just west of the world-famous Las Vegas Strip. We're at the site of Super Bowl 58, Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Jeanty. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
He's brought down at the
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground with Jeanty. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Hader Kohu got in there for the tackle.
At the 42-yard line.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. Hawk 70.
From the gun, it's Jones. Is caught right side by Thornton. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field. I love this call on 4th down, Mike. Put the game in the hands of your quarterback. Don't overthink it. In this case, let him do it himself, and he picks up a big 1st down.
Jones now on 1st down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Ray Harris, the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Second and 10. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Let's go. Roll. 70 Timberwolves. Check. Bobcat.
A run withdrawn with Jeanty. And that one's going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
Back at the 44-yard line.
A lot of times the success of a draw depends on the defensive ends, Mike, rushing the passer. In this case, a great job by the defensive end. He initially reads pass, but then he determines that it's going to be a draw. He quickly adjusts, and he's able to tackle the running back for a loss.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he'll be brought down after that big game, but the marker is down. This one probably coming back. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Shotgun now for Jones. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a 1st down.
On the double.
Pistol look, and here's Genty. Just trying to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. The left side into the hands of Beck. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. Out of the pistol run with Genty. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
A loss of a yard.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down. So they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Dolphins nothing.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The lefty right to the air to start. Open man, the tight end straight down the field. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards.
That one good for 26 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a 1st down. Here's 2. Here's a screen coming for right. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the 2nd quarter. And they are facing a 2nd and long. Throwing again, it's Tua. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Third and a yard. Hill brought in motion. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season. Jason Sanders on for the point after. His kick is good. And the Dolphins move out to a 7-3 lead.
Raiders 3. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here we go on the return from the 1. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Jones. This one will be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. To throw, it's Jones. High-headed defender drapes all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 14.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
On 3rd and long, it's Jones. That one intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
Defensively on 3rd down, Mike, that's the money down. You have to find a way to get off the field. Most offenses are going to be more pass-heavy, looking to throw the ball downfield to convert. How can you dial up the pressure just a little bit, force an errant throw, and in this case, come away forcing the turnover?
Now Tua taps it forward. That is taken in for the touchdown. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Miami. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And, Greg, they've taken it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Can't stop us. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now, Jones. That's out quickly to Harris. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. A dangerous Tyreek Hill is deep for Miami. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds.
39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you can see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
In motion, it's Waddle. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. That's caught on the right side by Waddle.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
2nd down, they need 7. From the gun, here's Tua. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short. From the 1, 2nd and goal. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
They were stopped on 2nd down, now 3rd and goal from the 1. And he's in. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is touchdown number 22 on the season.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Let's go now. 70 line.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Here's a 2nd and 12. Now Jones. Drop this one down to Genty, and they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 41
They'll come up here,
on the
1st
play.
and 10.
And the Raider first down.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Set. Hurt. Go.
Now a give, but here comes a reverse.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Jones going to try and throw on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
It's clear from that 3rd down call, Mike, that they had already made up their mind that they would go for it on 4th down. Figured they still have that extra down in their pocket, and the defensive side of the field, now is the time to continue to be aggressive.
A 33-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders are back within 2 scores.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Tyreek now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
TX. Right.
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. This is caught down that right sideline. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Tyreek now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right.
On first down, Tagovailoa. This one hauled in by Thomas. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
That's good.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play.
A shotgun snap for two.
First down.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Dolphins.
20 yards on
First
that
down.
pass play. First
and
down,
10
Miami.
18-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective. Wise decision, especially at this stage of the game. You certainly don't want to force something and let the other guys right back into the game.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Ready.
To the air again. Tagovailoa. A dive and a catch. Incredible. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the full.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
Jim. 18.
Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Dolphins. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Sanders here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will extend this third quarter lead.
Raiders 6. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready. Set up. 18 Cardinal.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And the woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Once again, it's Genty. The struggle continues. He's dropped behind the line again.
Well, They certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down.
Let's go now. Go.
Shotgun now for Jones. And that is incomplete. Contact, but the flags. It's going to be fourth down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Oh, that is terrific.
Take over first and
Out of
10.
bounds, inside the 5-yard line.
They're right here.
Tua now on first down. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Dolphins.
Now first down throw for Tua. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
The 22-yard line.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
The Dolphins first
Tua to
down.
Tyreek for the Dolphins
It's a gain
first.
of 23 yards.
Now, so far here
First
today,
down,
putting
Miami.
points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
At the 45-yard line.
Tua to throw again. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
It is a big play. Tua to Tyreek. 33 yards. So, three quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Yeah, ready. Ready, team!
Now receiver coming around. He's got the punt pass. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
At the 19-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Here's a second and 6. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. A throw there on second down. Going to be incomplete.
They let it golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
We'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. Throwing again, it's Tua. To the goal line and in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Raiders 6.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away.
Miami.
And no return here. This is a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now a play fake. Jones. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Ready.
Here's Genty. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Tackle made at the
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game. I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Jones. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Downs. They get the conversion with a gain of 22.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical. A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
That is hard. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Here's Genty. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
What are you doing?
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal.
Come on. Set. Back up.
And this ball's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers.
Incomplete.
Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Jones now on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jack Best that time. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again.
And the pressure's too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So instead of playing safe, the defense brings the heat, bring the quarterback down, and they'll walk off the field with 2 points.
In this situation, Mike, as an offense, you have to be prepared for the blitz. You know the defense smells blood. They want to come get you in the end zone and get 2 points. And that's exactly what they were able to do.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And a Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 19 Lion. Ready.
Working from the gun. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is Bradley Chubb. Tough to stop. He comes up with the sack.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Ready.
On a zone read, he'll hand it to Genty. Threw him up the sideline at the 45. And he will be taken down, but what a run as he's able to get it across midfield.
And
A big play after being backed up. 42 yards.
47-yard line.
Genty going to get it on the zone read. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Jones to throw on 2nd down. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
They get 18 on the pitch and catch. Good for a Raider first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
On 1st and 10, here's Jones. Throw right side and taken in by Beck. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Jones now on 1st down. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jack Jones.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
44. Watson, Oscar. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. That one out wide for right. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
First down. A gain of 15.
Back to throw is Tua. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Tua and his old Bama teammate Waddle for the Dolphins first down.
47-yard line.
to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
So the kickoff
Miami.
team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He'll start at the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Jones. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Right there, we can do it. Let's go. Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one.
Ready, set.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Ready. 70 Lion.
They'll go again with Genty. And this is going to be a Raiders first down. As he gets it up past the 30, they'll mark him at the 32.
More often than not, Mike, when a team decides to keep the ball on the ground on a 3rd and long like this, typically the next play is either a punt or a field goal. But give credit here to this play caller. He saw something in the defense, gives the ball to his back, and he's able to pick up big yardage and the first down.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins, and make that a 5th straight victory.